getting all ready to hike the Queens Trail Navajo Loop here at Bryce Canyon. We're going to hike down into the canyon, hike around the hoodoos, make sure we see Thor's hammer, and then hike back up out of the canyon on the Navajo Loop to get to Sunset Point. So sunrise to sunset via the canyon walls. Then we're going to hike up here, and then we're going to go down, down, down into the canyon. And here's where we're going to start, the Queens Garden Trail, down into the canyons with the hoodoos. This is one of the most popular trails in the park. In fact, this is the one that the park recommends you do. So there will be a lot of people. We are leaving at about 9:20. We took the shuttle from our campground, so it's important to remember it's going to take about 20 minutes or 30 minutes to get around from the north campground on the shuttle to the point where we want to be to walk the Queens Trail. They suggest you walk this in a clockwise direction, which is where we're going.
Almost like a semi-frame picture.
I hope you brought your hike with you.
Yeah, I did.
It's a fun one.
Fun one. Oh, it's a fun, good one.
So we're continuing down into the canyon, coming up close to some of the hoodoos.
C3PO. Okay, I actually see a C3PO face right there. Very, very well prepared.
And we're going down, down, down into the canyon. It's a very well-worn path, but there are absolutely no guardrails, so you need to watch your step, which is hard to do because you see so much beautiful scenery all around you. So now we're down partway into the canyon. You can see how tall the walls are with the hoodoos up at the top. Look at the walls. The walls are really massive. And you think of all of the erosion and the time that this structure has been here. It's amazing. And then it gets eroded into these kinds of hills. And sometimes you get a little hoodoo sticking up, like Thor's hammer coming around this corner. We're going to take a little sight of it. Now, Ron tried to stick his hand out to see if Thor's hammer would come to him, but apparently he is not worthy.
I saw it tremble.
I think it must be the rest of us around him contaminating the field. If he were alone, it would come directly into his hand. We're going to turn around the corner here and go to the Navajo Loop. And from the Navajo Loop, we're going to go up to Sunset Point. You can start at the Navajo Loop and hike to Sunrise Point in the opposite direction. So we've met people coming both ways on this trail. This is a very busy trail. So we're going to hike around this little bend and through a tunnel.
Wait.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, we're going through the tunnel. degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah. Top.
I like all the little tunnels. Okay, that's where we were.
Yep, that's one of the points. I don't know which one.
How about that sunset point? Here we are very low in the canyon, on the canyon floor looking up. So we're walking steadily uphill to get to the Navajo Loop and then Sunset Point. And you can see we're at the bottom of the canyon with the little alpine forest here and the beautiful pine trees. One of the things we noticed at our campground was a beautiful scent of pine. Very different from the desert terrain that we've come from Arches and then Canyonlands and then even Capitol Reef. We're up at a higher altitude here also. Oh, GoPro, start recording. Oh. GoPro, stop recording. GoPro, do something.
You want a battery?
I don't know what it is. Yeah, it must be.
You got a spare?
No. GoPro, stop recording. I'm sorry, the light's flashing. I'm trying to figure out why. So we've come up the Navajo Loop and we're going through Wall Street. Big walls of rocks in a little alpine forest. We're steadily going up. From the place where we turned off at the sign, this was 0.7 miles. However, it is 0.7 miles all uphill. But if you're going to go down to the bottom of the canyon, you're going to have to come back up eventually. So this must be Wall Street, where you're walking right in between the canyons looking up. Can hardly see the sky. So what I thought was Wall Street was apparently not, because this is pretty cool here. You're walking right in between the cliffs.
Caution.
You want a picture up? Oh, that's cool.
We're closest with that.
This part of the trail is closed during the winter months. You have to go up the other loop to get back to Sunset Point. Okay.
Should be easier going down.
So Liz, and here you can see all the switchbacks. We're going to go up to get up to the very top. And here you can see where we came from. And there we're going up to by those trees. We're going to take another pit stop here. So this is where we came from, way down there at the bottom of the canyon. And we're almost up to the top. It's a very busy trail, but we're glad we came early and did this.